Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Jake, and this is our 2 cents, where we talk everything boxing, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. On today's live, we're going to talk about whatever the hell we want because it's 2 cents after dark. If you're new here, this is 2 cents after dark. It's my open panel show. Well, we may start off talking about boxing, but the conversation could possibly go anywhere. That's not what I wanted to do. Who all we got in the building? Y'all make sure y'all push that like button if you haven't already. In a second, let me get it together. So, some hot topics to talk about tonight. Some crazy things going on in boxing. Forever drama going on in boxing. I'm not sure what's going on with Bill Haney and Shakur Stevenson, but I don't know. Situation's getting a little weird with that whole thing. I mean, it's like, if y'all aren't gonna make the fight, let's just move on. Right, Bill? If Shakur is tripping, why can't you move on? It's like Bill just can't let it go. And it's almost like Shakur's taunting him. Does anybody else get that? And you know what would be crazy is I always have like a show plan, a whole list of stuff I'm supposed to talk about. But we're gonna get to it. What's up, Healthy is Wealthy? Dondrick and them in the building. What's up, all things? Cam J. Jamar Skywalker in the building. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Hold on, hold on. Who else we got? Poe Ponder in the building. What up, Poe Ponder? So let's just get started with some light, I'm saying, some light boxing news, right? Because it's 2 cents boxing. We talk what? We talk everything boxing, right? We talk everything boxing. So I don't know about everybody else, but I don't mind like the celebrity boxing and the influencer boxing. That doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. I don't know why people get so upset about it. Um, you can't play boxing, but I don't know. People like fighting and people like to watch fights. And for some reason, people like to watch people fight that can't fight. And that's what people don't realize. It's a market. It's a market of people that like to watch people fight that can't fight. That is a market. Now, y'all remember the celebrity death matches and matches they used to have back in the day? If you think about it, it's advanced. Think about it. Think about celebrities fights back in the day and think about like the influencer fights and the celebrity fights now. They're advancing and a lot of them are getting better and better if you're going to be honest about it. Right? They're actually training. They're actually becoming professional fighters. So while everybody was like, "Oh, it's the influencer boxing is bad for boxing," and it's like, no, it's great for boxing because it's going to bring more younger people to boxing. If boxing continued the way it was, you're not going to draw a younger crowd. That's why Tank is so big because he has a young following. He draws the younger crowd. So when you're able to bring the younger crowd into boxing, no matter how they get here, now will all the celebrity boxing fans convert to like real boxing fans? No, but a lot of them will. And now you will have more of the youth exposed to boxing, and maybe they might want to Try boxing. Think about it. We had boxing movies growing up. The Rocky movie. We had the Mike Tysons. We had boxing was big. It was in the forefront. Boxing is not in the forefront like that no more. But with all the celebrity boxing stuff and the brand risk and all of that, I ain't saying it's in the forefront, but it's being exposed more to the younger generation, in my opinion. That's what I think. That's my 2 cents. So, with that being said, there's a fight coming up with Ray J and Orlando Brown. And this is a video of Ray J talking about his fight now. It's pretty ridiculous.
You said you got to go train. You got knocked out in the last boxing match. What was it, Super Hot Fire? He
I don't remember.
I bet. But you were hospitalized after this. Yeah. Your doctors told you, you do not need to be going out there doing things like this. You don't need to be fighting. You already got a bad heart. Why fight again?
Well, I'm getting older.
Now, first of all, nobody's about to let you fight like that, Ray J. I don't know if it's because he's not a professional. Maybe he can get away with fighting in that condition, or I don't know if he's really in a bad condition because he keep telling people he dying and all this other stuff, but you running around doing all kind of crazy stuff. You got a bad heart and the doctor telling you not to do it, but you're gonna do it anyway. I don't know. How serious y'all think Ray J is?
And you want to go out with a bang. You want to go out with a bang, knowing that you're going to advance, or you should advance, into just a new routine, physically, mentally, and spiritually, right? These are kind of like the final reckless moments that I'm going to have leading into like this new wave. And that's if God allows me to continue to live, right? Then eventually you got to start switching it up. And so that's where I'm headed to. And before I do that officially, you just want to, scratch everything and check everything off your bucket list and just do some crazy before you make that transition. So that's where I'm at now.
What are you going to transition to from? So we have Reckless Ray right now.
Yeah.
And you're saying you're going to transition from Reckless Ray into.
So you go from Reckless Ray, you take everything you learn from the reckless experiences, the business experiences when I was doing tech, the TV experiences, reality, and relationships, and you put them all together, and I think you just become a wiser person. So is it going to be loud anymore after this run? Probably not. And to me, that's disappointing, and it's not okay, because we can always take it there, right? But again, you have to evolve into something new.
He can't be serious, y'all, because she's laughing at this guy. She's laughing at him.
And there's seasons that change.
All right. Shout out to Ray J. He got a fight coming up. What else we got in other celebrity fight news? We got hold on. Krishan Rock is now officially a professional boxer, having secured her pro license ahead of her September pro debut against a professional boxer. Now, this is pretty wild. I didn't have Krishan Rock becoming a professional boxer on my calendar for 2026, even though I really know who Krishan is, because I feel like she's been forced on everybody for years, her and Blueface. It's like, I want to write the Shade Room and all of these blogs and tell them, please stop posting Blueface and Krishan. I don't care. I don't care. But now she's a professional boxer. And she's about to fight a pro fighter, which I think is wild. I don't know why she's about to fight a pro fighter. She's only had one fight. But congratulations to Krishan Rock. She's 0-0-0. So we're gonna follow Krishan Rock in her career. Why not? Why not? She's an influencer, I guess. Would you say Krishan's an influencer? She's an influencer turned pro boxer. This is gonna be an interesting journey to follow. So let's see what else we got next. Celebrity boxing news. Check my notes, y'all. Let me check my notes. So I don't know. Maybe I should wait for more people to pull up in here because this was an interest. That was kind of interesting to me. I got this clip of Roy Jones I wanted to play. Let me play it real quick. Who is this, y'all? Who is that? Oh, Krishan was gonna beat Clarissa. Who is this picture with Devin Haney? Does nobody know? In other news, Teofimo Lopez with some news to announce. Now y'all know I don't fuck with Tio. I don't even really dislike Tio. He's just like annoying. You ever meet somebody and they just be annoying? You just really don't. It's not that you dislike them, but you just don't really like. They just annoying you. Like just get away from me type. That's how I feel about Tio. Like just go over there. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what Tio have to say.
Okay, break down Spider-Man's boxing skills.
Okay, I'll be honest. Great fundamentals. He's got a good like fundamental base in boxing. He's got hands. I mean, yeah, any average Joe, he gonna beat up and really web him up for sure.
Do you think Tom Holland should step in the ring?
He honestly could. He really could. He got a beautiful one too. I was seeing that, and he follows up with his jabs. I like that.
Signee for Takeover Promotions on DAZN?
Yeah, I mean, come on now, that would be awesome. Spider-Man is my favorite, so Tom Holland, and he can fight. Come on, we're only taking those that want to fight.
So Teofimo Lopez is out here. Teofimo Lopez was out here trying to sign some new people to his promotional company with his new deal with the Zone, apparently. Now, I don't know if they were being facetious or if they were being serious, but if he is looking to sign some people in his promotional company, I think that'd be dope. And congratulations to Tio. Let's take a look at this video as a Peter trying to say some English words. I try to find some videos, you know what I'm saying, y'all probably haven't seen throughout the day, you know, with a little humor. Because I'm just trying to give everybody, look, I'm trying to say this so every time y'all give me a cash app, I'm going to have this video play. Right here. Y'all see who that is? I'll play it one more time. That's Richardson Hitchison. After he won and start flopping around the floor like a fish. It's crazy. That shit funny.
So we're gonna have him say English words.
Beat, race, mugging, looks maxing, bro, cookie, aura farming, Braina, Madagascar, give it, give this, undisputed.
But Gingivitis, he said Gaventis. Gaventis. You say gotta add live audio to that clip? What you mean? Juventus. I gotta start saying that. Juventus. Oh, let's see. Here's another video I came across. Now, there's a lot of people saying Zepeda looked different in the fight. Some people saying Zepeda didn't look different in the fight. But I came across this video of Bud Crawford speaking about the fight. And let's hear his 2 cents and what he had to say. Thomas Cornelius in the building.
I wasn't ready for that. You know, I was looking for the straight, come forward type fighter. You know, but from round one, I said, Tim, look at his movement. Look at his footwork. Yeah. His distance, his range, his angles. You know, his feints, his jabbing. You know, his counter ability, his punch placement. Just how he was controlling the fight. You know, I told him earlier. I said, man, it's gonna be a bad night. You know, then Tim, as he said, once he start going to the body, you're going to see a different change. And then when he start going to the body, I looked at Sean, I said, here he comes.
I think a lot of people were really, really impressed with Zepeda's performance against Lamar Roach. And I think what it really just proved is just Lamar Roach is not an elite fighter. He's a good fighter, but he's just not an elite fighter. And like you coming off 2 back-to-back draws, like he's just not an elite fighter. He just can't do enough to get it done. He just can't do enough to get it done, and that's okay. Not everybody's an elite fighter, but William Zepeda did look really good in that fight. I'm wondering if he's gonna stay at 35 and who he's gonna fight next. They want to match William Zepeda up with everybody. Oh, Abdullah. Oh, Tank. Oh, Murtaugh. Like they want Abdullah Mason to fight. I mean, they want William Zepeda to fight everybody now. All of a sudden, we're gonna see how Oscar move William and what he do with those belts. I think I got another interesting video from Roy Jones. Let me see if I can find that one. Did I pass it? Y'all remember this?
Anybody want to fight me? Debo, Lewis Crocker, down Lamar Rhodes. Damn!
One more again.
Anybody want to fight me? Debo, Lewis Crocker, down Lamar Rhodes. Damn!
I mean, Keyshawn just gave you so much footage, like it's never gonna stop. I have to go collect all these videos of Keyshawn doing all this yelling and screaming, and don't nobody want to fight me because it's just classic. It's classic. I mean, he punching the water and everything. Look at this passion. Look at this passion.
Nobody want to fight me? Debo, Lewis Crocker, down Lamar Rhodes. Damn!
You drew all that attention to yourself for no reason. That's crazy. You think crazy? Now this is what I want to understand, right? This is some sparring footage of Terrence Crawford and Timothy Bradley, right? And I always hear the story about, Terrence Crawford, he got discovered because he went and beat up Timothy Bradley in sparring. Why wouldn't the expectation be that, like, that Terrence Crawford can beat Tim Bradley in sparring? He just gonna keep walking straight forward. Because I'm looking at the sparring footage, and once I seen it, I was like, hell yeah, Terrence Crawford beat Tim Bradley in sparring. What does Tim Bradley do? I never got like the Tim Bradley flair. Like when I found out Tim Bradley was in the Hall of Fame, I was like, what? So I went back and rewatched Tim Bradley fights, and I'm like, really? If we honest, Tim Bradley had a super great chin. Tim Bradley had you wasn't knocking Tim Bradley. Like he had a crazy chin. And I just didn't see what was so great about Tim Bradley. And maybe because I don't like his style, maybe if I go back and watch him now, knowing more about boxing, maybe I'll feel differently. But I never just really seen like what was the big deal about Tim Bradley? Like why nobody could beat Tim Bradley. And I don't understand why people keep saying he didn't want to give Jay Prince 30%. Like, what do you mean? You're going to give him 30% no matter who you fight? You just signed with Jay Prince. That's the contract you just signed. Now, if you went from a manager, maybe Jay Prince is like, okay, I'm going to take 30%, but I'm going to get you more money type situation. I don't know what their arrangement is. But 30% is wild. For one, and Keyshawn just signed to Jay Prince. So there's no way Keyshawn is already having a problem with the contract you just signed like a fight ago. You feel me? Like y'all feel me? He just became your manager. Y'all haven't even been in a relationship long enough to have an issue, in my opinion. He just became your manager like a fight ago. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Y'all let me know. But let's look at this sparring footage. Tim Bradley just walking in the shots. He just walking in the shots. Now you mixing it up a little bit. Mix it up. Don't do the same thing again and again. Right, I know the game from outside. Don't put it out for the chance. Very right. Hey, that's not before the game. Y'all know why Tim Bradley was having a problem with Terrence Crawford? Because Terrence Crawford kept moving. He was fighting him in a circle. And Tim Bradley kept walking in the shots. I don't understand what's so great about Tim Bradley. Y'all let me know and drop it below. Like, what do y'all like about Tim Bradley's style? What did y'all like about Tim Bradley? He is a Hall of Famer. I remember Tim Bradley from leaving the ring with the wheelchair. But y'all let me know down below what y'all think. What y'all think about that sparring? Let's listen to Roy Jones tell one of his crazy stories.
One day, Cat and I had something crazy to say about me to Coach Merck. So I said, Coach Merck, take me by there, let me see it. Coach Merck went by there. Coach Merck thought I was going to go in and talk to the dude. I walked out, I said, what you had to say about me? He said, man, come on, Roy, it's all the business. He kept jumping around. I said, no, ain't no business. What you said about me? We got history. What you said about me? He threw the rope down. I said, give an opportunity, I'll F you up. I said, oh, yeah? Yeah, I'll F you up. I said, okay. Slapped him hard as I could.
In the gym?
In top rank. Because I need Tony to know that you're not going to just come up here and do anything to me. That's not going to happen. So I'm ready to go get dude. They grab me, they separate us, and we going out. So I come back and knock Glenn Wolf out and with a body shot. I think I stopped with a body shot, yeah. And then from there, because it was Vegas, it spread like wildfire. Everybody heard
all the gyms, all the boxing community.
Top rank. Roy came in top rank and slapped the hell out of somebody. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
You understand where I'm coming from? So now James Tony knows.
Damn, did y'all anybody ever hear that story? Roy Jones say he went to James Tony gym and slapped the fire out of him. I ain't never heard that story before. That's what I'm saying. They was cutting up back in the day. I don't know why people want to act like nowadays, if you say something about a fighter, you disrespectful. Roy Jones just went to this man's gym and smacked the fire out of him while he was trying to jump rope. He smacked the fire out of James Tony. And then everybody started going around saying something about it. Crazy work. Now, I came across this video and I'm going to play it because it's going to constantly be questions about the Devin and Ryan rematch and all of this other stuff. The latest news on the Devin Haney rematch and how Ryan Garcia feels about it is this video right here. This is the most recent thing he said about Devin Haney and the rematch. So we're going to watch this video and moving forward, this is the information we're going to go with. But if you ask me, everybody, he just keep flip-flopping. So if him and Devin not going to fight each other, they might as well just move on. Now, me personally, I don't care if I do or don't see the rematch. I personally don't think Devin can beat Ryan, but that's just my 2 cents. But let's see.
Nah, I probably wouldn't have to do it. Here's the thing. I probably said I was going to do it. At the end of the day, this dude, he's going to have to eat at himself for a while because until he admits that they fucked with my shit or something that was going on, I'm never going to fight him. I promise you. Unless he tells the truth, I won't ever.
Can you explain what you mean by that?
Well, his little brother supposedly knew that I was going to get caught with steroids.
Oh, wow.
They never address it. They never say that. Why would his little brother go on his story and say Ryan Garcia is going to get caught for steroids? How the fuck did you know, right? Tested for 4 months straight, nothing, clean. Fucking all of a sudden, fucking 3 weeks, 4 weeks after the fight, oh yeah, by the way, Ryan got caught with steroids. Wouldn't you have found that right away? You know? Especially if you tested before and after. Like, there's a lot of little sketchy things to that. And like I said, bro, I won't ever fight them again unless they start telling the truth. I'm just specifically saying, if you guys don't admit some shit, you won't ever see this, bro. And guess what? It's going to eat at you forever because that iconic picture lives on forever. Whenever you talk shit, all I got to do is post a picture of me over you. You got to sit with that. So, buddy, either you start telling the truth or you won't ever catch this fate again.
There you have it, folks. Ryan Garcia says he's not going to fight the Haneys unless they admit that they tamper with his samples, which means they're not going to fight then. That's just pretty much what that means. He's saying, I don't want to fight you. That's what he's saying. You think they gonna come out and be like, yeah, man, I mess with your sample. You got me. Gotcha. You think they gonna come out like Kanye? Gotcha. Gotcha. No. So that just means he don't want to fight. That's what he just said. All things say Conti knew too. Mr. Greg say you are correct. I used to say the same thing. Tim Bradley had a great iron chin. Yes, I heard the Roy Jones story. So, Mr. Greg, how you feel when people be like, "Oh, you said I'm easy work. That's disrespectful." You get what I'm saying? Versus somebody coming to your gym and smacking the fire to you while you jump roping. Did James Toney say he wasn't gonna fight Roy Jones because he was disrespectful? Because he came to smack the fire to him while he was trying to jump rope at top rank? No. I don't know why when boxing just everybody got so sensitive, right? Are MMA fans this sensitive? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Cash Crypto say we ain't getting that fight. Man, we not gonna get that fight. And it's crazy, Cash Crypto. Think about, okay, let's say you got a Tank Davis, right? People want to see you fight Shakur. People want to see you fight Devin. Cool. But think about all of the other matchups also that people want to see that the fighters are denying them also, right? Like, you want to see Devin fight Ryan, you want to see Devin fight Rolly, you want to see Devin fight Boots, you want to see Devin fight, you feel me? You want to see Shakur fight Shock, you want to see Shakur fight Raymond Muratalla, you want to see Shakur fight Tito McCarr. You want to see these fights with all of these people. But it's like it's not that same type of urgency, right? It's, oh, he's a 130 pounder, or oh, it's always like some kind of obstacles that are in the way to see these fights. Who is that my phone number, Thomas? Because I ain't opened the phone lines yet. Hold on, y'all. Let me do something real quick. Give me a second. You find something for y'all. Does anybody know I can find the clip where people trying to figure out if it's Shakur talking? Let me see. I want to play that. I mean, I'm trying to find it, y'all. I don't think Shakur fans would be upset with him. They tripping. I'm like, wow. Shakur is tripping if you ask me. Like, bro, what are you doing? What are you saying? I can't find. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh no, this is Bruce Wayne. I'm gonna try to play the beginning of this video though, so we can hear. I want y'all to let me know if y'all think this is Shakur. Can you send it on X cam? Because I'm on my X on my computer. Can't say guys used to fight 3, 4, 5 times. Nowadays, you lucky if they fight once. You know what's really? You know what I think is happening? I think that instead of like filling the void, kind of like boxing is missing right now. You got Boots doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? You got people anticipating Tank's return. I mean, I don't really know if Canelo is going to kind of do it for people, but instead of these guys filling this void right now, they're only creating a bigger one. How have y'all not been fighting this whole time? This whole time, really, since Tank been out? And we can't say it's the fighter's fault. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It could be a plethora of different reasons. And the more money, you got to think, the more money you make, the less you're going to fight. Nobody's gonna pay you $3-4 million to fight 4 or 5 times a year. And you're not generating it. You're not even generating that kind of money. Bobby say it's tough to build a real household name if they barely fight once a year. That's why they on the internet. That's why they've been going back and forth on Twitter for weeks and months. For what you just said right now, Bobby. And I don't think it's making them be no household names. It's just you create these followings and these parasocial fans, but they not really supported. They not really flying to the fight. They not really getting the room to stay. Hold on, y'all. Let me do something. Right? Yeah, I'm telling you, that's I don't know. That's what they doing. I want y'all to tell me what you think now.
Okay, who next? Go ahead, Lane. What you got?
Hello?
Yeah.
How you doing, Tim?
What's going on?
Nothing much, man. I just want to ask you a question.
Can y'all hear this clearly? Is it clear? Is it loud enough? Tell me if y'all think, people saying that they think this is Shakur disguising his voice. I don't think it sounds like Shakur. It sounds like somebody young to me, maybe with that talk, maybe from around where he from, that say like they're home and however he be talking. But let's listen.
If that's okay.
Go ahead. Everybody asking me questions. Go ahead.
Because for me, I feel like you always interview. I feel like you always interviewing people.
Why did he start laughing like that? That was so strange. Let me rewind that. Shakur do got that nervous tick when he finna lie, he start laughing.
Interview. I feel like you
look at your face. Like, what's that?
Because for me, I feel like you always interview. I feel like you always interviewing people, so there's no reason why you don't have the best take.
Okay.
And I know that's what your channel is about. Your channel is about you letting people voice their opinion, but I want to hear yours.
Good.
So, being that the situation is going on with them, do you ever see yourself, like, if you was to see Keyshawn or Shakur?
It sounds like a woman to me, actually. But let's keep listening. And then I don't think Shakur talks like this. Like, the drawl seems a little different. Well, let's listen. But it sounds like a woman.
Would you ever like mention that you felt like they're ducking him, or would you not mention that at all?
You're basically asking me would I talk to them about ducking?
Yeah.
If I seen them in person?
Be honest with them.
Well, I may not be as brash, but I mean, I would ask the questions that I have. I mean, I don't shy away from asking questions. I don't care if it's in person or whatever. Like,
because what question was that you just even asked? Like, the question didn't even make sense. I don't even know how Shamside is answering it. Because what did they even ask?
I think there's a professional way to do things. Like, I'm not gonna go to a press conference and slap a fighter in the face with disrespect, right? But on my channel, right? On my channel, I'm at home. You get what I'm saying? So when you're in them spaces, you gotta play by the rules to a degree.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So
got you.
But I would just ask, I would say, why didn't you do X, Y, and Z? Why didn't you do this instead? It's like when I asked Eddie Hearn about Canelo ducking. I asked,
you did?
yes, 20, 30 times. I asked Canelo to his face if he was gonna fight Bud next. You know,
What y'all think? Y'all thought that sounded like Shakur? I feel like it's a reach. I ain't gonna lie. I felt like that was a reach. Because he didn't even say nothing. He called in, Shakur called in to Champ's side and disguised his voice to ask if he talked to somebody when he say something to them about ducking. At least when Clarissa called in to disguise her voice, at least she was trying to defend herself from some salacious stuff the dude was saying on the thing. So you telling me Shakur disguised his voice to call in to ask if they see somebody else if he would say something about ducking? And it sounded like a woman in my opinion. So I don't know. What y'all think? Bobby said at first he thought it was. Thomas say that's a girl. All things say sound feminine. On the money line say, when does Shakap ever say anything? Yeah, Clarissa's phone call was funny. Clarissa is funny. Crazy thing is, it does kind of sound like Shakur and it sounds like a female. That did not sound like Shakur at all. When I first heard it, I was like, they just reaching. They just want to make a video. It did not sound like Shakur. He called in to say, if you go and you see somebody, would you say they ducking? Like, what was, you see what I'm saying? It wouldn't have made no sense for Shakur to call in and do that unless he just wanted to be silly. So, I don't think that was Shakur. Not my Shakur. Not my Shakur. Now, after all of that capping and crying, just leave it. Let me find it. I can't find it. Here we go. After all that capping and crying and doing all this extra stuff they've been doing, Auntie Skull and Kid Austin finally got them a fight. When is the last time they even been in the ring? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull it up. Give me a second. Well, anyway, I'm just going to read it to y'all. The World Boxing Association Floyd Schofield and Lucas Body, they went the purse bid. I believe it's 50-50 split. So Floyd Schofield is going to be fighting Lucas Body. What y'all think about that fight? How y'all see that fight going, Floyd and Body? And Floyd, he been out the ring for a while. And the last thing we've seen is recently, the most recent thing I've seen from Auntie Skull and Kid Austin is that video I showed y'all the other day where we was trying to figure out if it was AI or not. Put a one in the chat if y'all seen that video. Let's listen to Rolly Romero dropping some more gems. Hey, I don't care what y'all say about Rolly. Rolly be dropping some gems. I don't know. I know Rolly seems aloof at times, like in a conversation with him. But if you listen to him talk, I don't know why people think Rolly is so dumb. Like I get his the way he talks or the way he be like looking around and all that. But just because somebody is awkward or socially awkward, that doesn't mean they're dumb, right? Like you can be socially awkward and then I can listen to you talk and I can realize you're not dumb. You can be a complete idiot. You can be a complete idiot somewhere acting a fool like Adrian Broner, but then I can have a conversation with you and realize you're not dumb. Right? So I think people are trying to correlate his social awkwardness to him being dumb. He's not a dummy.
I box because I want to box. I don't box because I have to box.
What do you
That's
like
the
about
difference. I like punching people in the face.
What about the body?
I like
Body too?
and
No good?
what about here? Let me ask you, Bradley, right?
Yeah.
Can you replace the dopamine of walking out?
No. That's all. I felt like that's what Spence wanted to feel. No.
Those Pacquiao fights that you fought, you can't replace those dopamine, no?
Nope, you cannot, man. And that was one of the things that I said about Spence when he was walking out and he was looking up at the crowd like this, man. Like you feel like a god when you walk out that damn arena, bro. You do. You know, you can't replace that. Yeah, I get it. I understand it.
He said you can't replace the walking out feeling. They say that's the boxer's curse. I mean, that's the boxer's curse. I mean, you can't replace performing in front of tens of thousands of people, everybody there to see you, all eyes on you, all the energy is going towards you. You can't replace that with nothing. You see how Earl was looking around when he walked out to go fight Tim Zoom? He was damn near in tears. Earl was damn near in tears. Go back and rewatch the walkout. Watch when he get in that ring. I was like, damn, he look like he about to cry. Because he knew that was it. He talking about if he lost, he was going to retire. He knew when he walked out, that was it. He knew before the fight it was it. Because you just feel it. You just know. But he just had to do it one more time. I just got to do it one more time. He had to do it one more time. Let's see what else we got for y'all today. Now, I'm about to drop the link. Been talking for a little while, almost an hour. Just wanted to give y'all some fun little boxing news today. Maybe some things y'all hadn't seen. Some obscure things going on. There go the link. If y'all not following me on Kick, make sure y'all follow me on Kick. Let me drop my link. Cam J, you got to hit me in the X about the Kick. You got to let me know, man. I'm already got it up and running. What's up? Teamwork makes the dream work. All right. Are y'all Shakur and Keyshawn out yet or no? What's going on, Mr. Greg?
Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Good. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm good. What's going on with you? I agree with you what you said, by the way, about Tim Bradley's chin. Because I used to say that because Tim got hit a lot in the chin. To me,
I'm surprised he is like functional.
Yeah, and the way he be sounding on some of his podcasts make me wonder if something's still a little rattled up there.
Yeah, it's definitely something off.
Yeah. But you know, Rolly was spot on with that statement. He was right on the money. A lot of fighters, that roar of the crowd, that adulation, those applause, is drugs. That makes a lot of fighters who retire even come back, and they shouldn't. It's not necessary. Now, some guys come back for money, of course, but most of them come back because of that. That's a feeling that, as he said, you can't replace that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't put it in a bottle. You can't buy it. You either gonna get it when you come out, or you don't. You don't. And if you get enough of it, it makes you want more of it. And the third thing you said about, and we've all talked about fighters not fighting enough, and I've always said money helped and money hurt. This is where money hurt, because as you just said, you're not going to be getting $3, $4, $5 million per fight per year and 3 times a year. Now, and if you took less money, you may get more fights in that same year. Or one of the other things is, if you done been marketed as a superstar of some sort and you rise up, you want only those big fights, as opposed to you could take a lot of smaller fights and fight a lot of guys who probably are still either not marketed as well, but really have skills, but you don't know it until they see them fight, or guys who at the B level, who trying to get to A level. You could fight, 2 or 3 of those guys within the same year. But most of the time, if you're a fighter who generates a lot of money, and there are fighters who are at least seen as A fighters like you are, but maybe not making the same kind of millions, they probably are waiting for you. So they're not going to take smaller fights and risk being knocked out or hurt, or get the jaw broke or hurt their hands, or whatever the case may be, because they may be in line somewhere to get a fight. But a lot of fighters should, in my opinion, at least take 1 or 2 to stay sharp. Because you fight once a year, you're not always going to be as sharp when that next fight comes. And you know how they used to say in sports, if you don't use it, you lose it. Well, a lot of times it's hard to see how much you have improved or readily improved if you're only doing it once a year. You might can see, okay, he moving a little bit better, but you want to see progression continuously. That's why the younger guys coming up should fight at least 3 times a year, just to get better and be in there with competition that is a possibility that you may lose. And, of course, promoters and managers don't want to risk their investment. So that's why a lot of the times you're going to see, even at the top level, guys being put in with somebody they most likely are going to beat, because it's now protecting your investments, not just protecting the O, it's protecting the investment as well. So, we don't always, in this age, with the guys who are out here fighting, we don't always see the best of what a fighter could be, because he's not pushed enough. You might see some good performances, but you don't see constantly performances where you he almost lost that, but he came through, he rose up. So he had that second and third gear. You don't get to see that almost none of the time now in this generation of fighters, and they don't know who they really are, in my opinion, how good they can be, because they're not being constantly tested. That everybody now, like in America, we worship money. So if I can get $2, $3, $5, $15 million a year and don't have to take a lot of risk doing it, you're geared to do that. And it's unfortunate for us now, who hasn't seen boxing as, for, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, like that. We've seen what's going on in the late 2000s. It's all about marketing, just about marketing, positioning, arguing on the internet, dropping out of fights, this, that, and the third, finally getting the fight. And too often we kind of a little disappointed. The new fans don't understand a lot of what they're seeing, because they don't have to compare it to. So this is all they see. They didn't see, unless they go back and start watching old fights from the different eras and have somebody explain what was happening, so they at least have a sense of understanding of why somebody like me is saying this guy's not improving, this guy's this guy's that, because I'm drawing on from my own experience and also from watching fights as long as I did. And so that's what we're stuck with. Now everything's the internet, social media, and who's claiming to be the face of boxing, who's going to get how much money, etc. And then finally we might see a fight, and then this, you don't never know how that fight's going to turn out. So that's what we got for the world of boxing today. I think we have more. I think sometimes you have more fun on the internet talking about it at this stage, So what can you do? What can you do?
And fish. Yeah. That's where we're at, Mr. Griggins. I'm glad you brought that up because that's a great segue. We're gonna talk about the same thing everybody been talking about for days, but I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up.
Hey, that's what makes these shows great. Go ahead, do your thing. Here these two.
These two. It says Ring Magazine posted. Shakur Stevenson seems to close the door on a fight with Devin Haney. It says, I won't be entertaining the circus anymore. Sorry, boxing and boxing fans, but you will never get that fight. Door is closed. Them punk ass ninjas could mention my name, but no more response from me ever again. That's what Shakur Stevenson had to say about the fight. So, once again, Mr. Greg, they just wasted everybody's attention.
Mm-hmm.
They just wasted everybody's attention for weeks and weeks and months for no apparent reason. Like, I don't understand why they fans ain't upset, why they fans not in a
They don't know any better, I guess. Did you hear what Dana White said, that he is having a problem with finding an opponent for Shakur?
No, what did he say that at?
It was I saw it on the internet. They were saying they were talking to Dana.
This cat, he just saying that because it sounds good. Dana, how was he having a how was he? Let me ask you a question, Mr. Greg. How was he having a problem finding an opponent for Shakur when El Rayo is asking for Shakur and Shakur is saying he's not going to fight El Rayo?
That might be why he said it. I don't know. I think that's because I was thinking that too. I was like, wait a minute, what are you saying? I wish I could have tell you, because I'd be glancing through stuff. I don't really.
Yeah, no.
I just glanced. I happened to see they were interviewing him. And it was, I don't even know what this show was. It didn't look like it was a very current clip, but it was about, it did happen. It had to happen within the last week or two. But I remember him saying that, and I was like, well, maybe that's why he's saying that, because all the guys that Shakur would be fighting are not over there with him. And he'd already said he's more fighting Keyshawn. So who's to say? And then now, who's he gonna fight? That's the other thing. You done signed him for that money, and y'all done at least attempted to use him as a beacon light to come over, and you still don't have a fight to announce for him.
And this is, and that's your biggest signing, Mr. Greg. So you telling me this is my problem, Mr. Greg, and I'm gonna pass it to you, Kadir. They are playing with people's intelligence, right? And when I point it out, people get upset with me and say I'm trying to spend their. I'm not doing. Listen, how is Dana White? See what they do, Mr. Greg, and what you can see now since everything's been exposed. You can see the play that they've been running, but they're trying to run the same play, but the mask has slipped. Like it's you've been too exposed at this point. It's too many people asking to fight you for Dana White to sit there and say he's having trouble finding you an opponent. Right? Like when you sit and logically think about that, it doesn't make any logical sense. And if you think about what they're saying now, they were saying it back then. So was back then they really having trouble finding Shakur opponent, or he was telling people who he wasn't gonna fight, like he's doing right now? Because when I say I heard Shakur Stevenson was turning down a lot of fights at Top Rank, I'm a hater. But you hear Dana White sit here and tell you he having trouble finding him a fight when I can name 3 people that want to fight him right now. He promised O'Shaquie a fight. So it's like it doesn't matter what's happening. You just say something, and then that automatically becomes people's reality. Because Mr. Greg, people gonna start saying, "Oh, Dana White can't find nobody to fight him." So Dana White signed Shakur Stevenson to pay him crazy amounts of money, only to not find nobody to fight him. It doesn't make any sense. What's up, Kadir?
Hey, Kadir.
What's going on, y'all? Hope everybody doing well. I guess I'm just confused with. So is Zuffa doing cross promotional fights? Are they able to make the big fights, or is it depending on the whole Jai situation? Or I'm confused. Like, are
Okay,
they
well, this is the thing going on with Zuffa Kadir. We're gonna update this on Ladies' Night. They're currently
okay?
trying to get the Ali Act passed, right? They
Mhm.
they they make go and make some revisions, and they're supposedly have supposed to made these revisions, and they're gonna try to get it passed. Now I'm reading. I haven't read through it myself. I just been saving stuff till I got time to do the research. I'm reading that they took away some of the most egregious things in there that they just put in there to be able to be like to act like they negotiated in the first place, like telling the sanctioning bodies they can only have one belt per weight division. I don't know why y'all thought y'all was gonna be able to tell the sanctioning bodies what to do.
Mm.
So they're like, nah, you can't do that. They're like, oh, okay, cool, we'll take it out and trying to use it like a bargaining chip. But it's like you never planned on really doing that anyway. You just was like, let me throw this in there so when they say they want us to take something out, we could take it out and look like we're doing something. So
Mm.
so they're waiting for all of that to go through. Allegedly, they're trying to work with sanctioning bodies and all of that, but it's like when you throw a fight, you're like, oh, the welterweight title. You're not putting the WBC belt. And those sanctioning bodies, like they want their marketing, they want their labeling, they want their representation of their belt. They don't want you to say a welter championship belt because is it the IBF welterweight? Is it the WBC, the WBA, the WBO? Like, why don't you specify these things if you're going to be working with the sanctioning bodies? So as of now, I think they have a fight coming up next weekend that's supposed to be the IBF, and we're gonna see if the fight happens because it's always a fight that's supposed to happen with a belt with Zuffa, but somehow that belt always get legs and walk away. We haven't seen a title fight yet with Zuffa. We seen the Conor Ben and Ryan Garcia fight, but that took 2 cease and desist. They had to get lawyers involved. That wasn't a willing negotiation. That was forced to happen.
Mm. Plus, we don't know if Shakur's still gonna have a belt, right? Like, he might still get stripped,
He's
or
gonna fight at 135. So why would he need the 140 belt?
mm,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's the nut of boxing is.
this shit don't make no sense.
Yeah.
This don't make no sense at all.
Oh,
And then I
too.
guess go ahead, Mr.
Oh,
Gray.
no, I
Go
was
ahead.
going to say something totally different. Go ahead and finish. I'll say it after you finish.
So the whole Devin thing, right? If he's able to duck all these fights, like in his career, like when it's all said and done, how can he be looked at as? And it's not just for Devin; it's for everybody. Like if a fighter chooses not to make the fights to prove that he's the best, and how is he looked at as one of the best to ever do it? If he doesn't, if you look at Dev's resume, no Ryan, no Rolly, no.
There is and that's remember I was saying you may do things in your career that's mentionable, but you're not doing things that's memorable.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm like, who's really gonna remember Devin Haney in 10 years?
I don't. I'm saying, but technically,
So
if I ask the Hanos claim, he's a Hall of Famer. But how could you be if you? It's weird. I don't understand
but
boxing in
what
that
does
in
that
that
even
sense.
but you got to think about it, Kadir. What does that even mean, a Hall of Famer? What does that
I
mean,
don't
really? I can look up plenty of people in the Hall of Fame. You have no idea who they are.
exactly. I don't know. I don't know. Boxing's a different. It's kind of weird. I don't know. That's why I'm kind of like,
The
like
Hall of Fame means you're a really good fighter. You were really a good fighter. That's what the Hall of Fame means. But that don't mean you was popular. That's something completely separate and different. And it's cool now that because you gotta think, Kadir, that quote unquote, Devin's not ducking these fights, right? It's not enough money. They don't bring nothing to the table. It's whatever reasons they want to use. But when it's all said and done at the end, nobody's gonna care about none of that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, yeah.
when you
I
talk
don't.
about the Hall of Fame, think about even when we're talking about fighters, it's only a handful of fighters from the past that we continually talk about when we do, which is unfair when we compare today's fighters with those fighters. But it's always like Ray Robinson, Ray Leonard, Ali,
Hearn.
Hearns. It's just a handful that you, and there's other fighters, great fighters before them, but those are memorable fighters. You remember what they did in the ring because you saw their fights, and you saw that a lot of fights that they had were really great fights. They were dangerous fights. They were trying fights, and they had a lot of them. And sometimes they even lost in some of those great fights. But that's what makes a great fighter. Today, nobody is even attempting, even trying to do that. As a matter of fact, if you listen to Shakur, Ray Robinson only fought bums. You know what I mean? So for him to even say that was the height of ignorance to me and disrespect. But that's where they are today because they
Who the
haven't
hell did
lost.
Shakur fight? No, I'm sorry, Mr. Greg.
Right,
I
right.
mean, I had an argument with somebody today. I was asking him who did Bud fight, and he was like, it was because everybody ran from Bud. I was like, so we couldn't find no one else besides Postal, and everybody else was just running from Bud. Like, I don't. I guess what I'm trying to say is, how can you become the best in boxing if you leave fights on the table? And it's too
You
many.
don't.
You can't become you can be the best for that particular moment, I guess, if you will, because that's what boxing is now. You're not getting we just not, I don't think we're gonna ever get
Like,
that.
it's not crazy to y'all to think that Devin will never fight Ryan. We never got like certain fights like we'll never get. Like, that's crazy. That's, I don't know. It's
That's
and no
boxing
other.
for them.
Yeah, that's what I'm learning. That's what I'm starting to realize. I'm like, that's crazy. As a casual, I didn't know it was. I didn't know.
It happens. Look, we never got Lennox Lewis versus Bo from they fought in the Olympics, but they never fought as professionals because of the business. And as a matter of fact, Bo threw away the belt in the trash can on TV.
He didn't want to fight him, Mr. Greg.
He didn't. He didn't want to fight Lennox.
So what good is a belt if you never fight the belt? I mean, if you never fight the best, belts don't really matter then if you can just.
Now you're getting it.
Yeah, it don't really. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it
And
don't
it's not
really.
that it don't matter. It's just it's not the end all be all. It can't be the
Yeah.
only criteria that I use. You know what I'm
So
saying?
what? So what makes a Hall of Fame? I guess that's another topic, but what makes a Hall of Fame career? Like, if because you can't just be like, this guy's 4-time undisputed, but like, I don't know. Like, I don't
Those
know.
great fights,
And
man.
nobody knows how to get it. I mean, a lot of accolades I think get you in the Hall of Fame.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
So I know.
I think fame, the Hall of Fame, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really don't know what the criteria is for the Hall of Fame. It's pretty
Or
subjective
boxing.
in my opinion.
Maybe,
You
yeah.
just gotta vote. That's what really got, if you like him. I mean, I like
People
it,
just gotta like you.
but he's in the Hall of Fame. And you
Rocky
think,
Balboa in the Hall of
yeah, somebody who
Shit's
wasn't a
crazy.
real fighter.
And I was gonna say, was he a real fighter? Like,
That's the craziness of it. He just was a movie fighter. And then you have guys who really did their thing because that's what boxing was doing back then as well. You got to look at the time periods when guys were fighting. There's some great periods of fighting. And then, of course, now today's fighting, boxing, the sport itself is competing with all the other sports that have grown and become huge. At one point, baseball was huge, of course. That's why I got the name America's pastime. But then football rose up. Basketball just took off over the years. Where
Then they let Victor Conti ruin baseball.
yeah.
Mhm.
You got hockey, you got soccer, you have even tennis was huge. I mean, tennis is still good, but tennis was real big for a minute around the 70s.
Venus and Serena too. They came back in the game.
So you got to look at those moments in time and what was happening in the country, what was happening in the world, and how it affected sports. What wars was taking place. I mean, The Olympics was affected by the wars, of course, and then politics stepped in, and some of our teams couldn't even. I think it was during the Carter administration, couldn't even go to the Olympics. That happened in certain professional sports like boxing. So it's a multiplicity of things that affected it. And then, of course, a little bit of a revival, in my opinion, when Al Heyman started, came into the game and was getting fighters paid, right? So we saw a lot of good fights for a period of time, but we also saw the backlash of other promoters mad that he was actually getting fighters paid, and they had to turn around and start doing the same thing. Then everybody is hiding their fighters from everybody. All that stuff started happening too. So the business reacted sort of differently, and it affected the fighters. Now, as you see, fighters want $1 billion, ain't fought forever, but they think because the marketing and because their names from social media that they're supposed to get all of these kinds of things. So you look at that, even this fiasco, in my opinion, whatever the play is a bad play to me for fans that happened with Keyshawn and Devin Haney. That should not have happened, but it did.
I think Keyshawn ended up getting the short end of the stick for whatever reason. Something was supposed to happen and didn't happen for him for whatever reason.
No, I think they was fucking with Bill because at first I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna play this tape if I can find it with this Shakur and Najee interview.
Mm-hmm.
But Cole, you owe him a fight. As a.
Oh, hold on, y'all don't want to play that. I'm trying to find the right clip. My bad.
Go ahead, fine. It's okay. I was gonna say why. Okay, I'm sorry. What's up, Paige?
You hear, Paige?
What up?
What up? What you got?
I ain't really got too much. I'll just jump in when I
Let me see this clip.
We lost.
Oh yeah, but I want to ask about like what else has been said about the Keyshawn. I'm kind of like pretty much like Keyshawn, Shakur, all them. I'm tired of them, bro. Like real shit. I don't too much really want to talk about them no more. It's like none of them not making no fights. It's like niggas want to win Twitter wars opposed to making fights. Like I don't know what Keyshawn thoughts was. I wouldn't be surprised if Top Ring don't even drop the dude, bro. Like at this point, because it's like you made your promoter go through all this shit knowing that you knew what the numbers was. They offered you $3 million according to what's my man name? His name Steve something. But Mr. Gray, you know what I'm talking about?
I think I know. I know they offered him the $3 million. I know what you're talking about on that. I can't think of who the other person's name, who the person is you're speaking of, but I'm seeing his face.
Yeah, it's like Steve. He used to be on. He used to be in boxing, but he moved over to I think he just be on like just sports analyst every now and then. I don't know. Like his name, but
yeah, I'm seeing his name and his face, but anyway, go ahead, say what you're saying.
Yeah, he was just basically saying that I think we in a different era of boxing, bro, and I think we them good days of boxing or everybody fought everybody. I think them days over with pretty much.
They are. Oh, 2CENTS, by the way, when you were talking about Roy when he went into the gym to smack James Toney, he talked about that before. What's funny is a lot of that kind of stuff happened back then. You just didn't hear nobody talking about it. But
it was no cameras too. Like,
yeah, you had guys having those kind of moments, but nobody was talking about it. I know, and even I remember just to see something. I know it's on YouTube when Aaron Pryor bust up in the press conference that Ray Leonard was having, and as he didn't just stay in the crowd where the press is, he walked up to the mic and took the mic from Ray because he was trying to get a fight with Ray, and they just never got the fight. But stuff like that was happening even then. but they was much bolder because guys was I just said getting the fire slapped out of them. You know, sometimes you hear about what happened with Bud pulling the handguns. Well, that happened before back then too. I forgot the heavyweight who went out after another heavyweight while he was running out in his run and pulled a gun on him and had an axe waiting for him in the woods. So a lot of crazy stuff did happen even back then. You just don't hear about it. You didn't hear about it too many years later. I just wanted to throw that in.
I found his name too. It was Steve Kim.
Okay, yeah. But this is what y'all got. Oh, hey, Hacker.
What's up, 2CENTS? How's it going?
What up? It's cool.
They were like, 2CENTS got blocking. I said, why?
You blocked?
No. It's just a
Don't be coming over here being combative with their shit boxing. How can we not doing that over here? Y'all sitting over there flyer panel getting radicalized and shit. Y'all are weird.
No, it's not that serious, man. Come on.
You said getting radicalized. That's crazy.
I feel like all the panels do the same thing. It just be
they over there.
Like, you know.
That's just crazy, yo.
No, really, I'll be on everybody's panel, so all panels be pretty much the same, you know.
No, flyer panel is definitely unique. I can give them that.
It's funny. It's funny. I like this panel. They always cracking jokes and shit, you know. As far as that Keyshawn situation, I like Keyshawn. Like, even though I'm a Devin Haney fan, I like Keyshawn. However, seeing that he did all those promos, like, him being in the middle of the ocean talking about nobody wanted to fight him being at the CM Friday talking about where's Debo, and then he turned down the fight. That doesn't look good. I get that he wants more money. That I guess that's the reason. Although I don't know if it was that or did he get cold feet or not. But I think, like, even if you want more, like, even if you would say, okay, take the fight now, if you feel like you can beat the guy, your stock goes up. Not this fight, but the next fight moving forward. You already went to purse bid, you wanted to go purse bid, and they gave you a split. It wasn't like Devin bought the fight. It was your own team your own people that bought the fight, and they gave you the split. I would thought he would have took it. I don't know if or maybe he just didn't want to extend with Top Rank, because if you win a title, Top Rank extends your contract, so maybe that might be why as well. So
why would what they call them make themselves the mandatory? That's why that don't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Plus, his credibility is like shot. Like
I said, I won't say that Key is scared of Devin. I don't know. Like, I don't see Key as that type of person. But at the same time, it doesn't look good.
Yeah, it don't.
It don't. That's the problem there.
So what do you call it? Well, that's what I'm trying to understand. I want to say, I don't know, bro. It just seemed weird to me, bro. Like, this your highest payday, you turn it down, gang. Like,
yeah. I mean, the argument of highest payday doesn't really make sense, right? Like, let's say my highest paid, the most I ever made was $2 million a fight, and the next fight I get $2,005,000. That's become my highest payday. However, how much is the fight worth? What the fight's worth? Hundreds of millions of dollars.
It's not.
But that's the thing. But he knew. So, like, according to him, he knew the numbers though.
It's more about how much a percentage am I making from that fight? What's the fight projected, and how much do I think I deserve from it?
Well, listen, this is the thing though, right? Because it's like Keyshawn, you got 50. Even before when Keyshawn started talking that money shit, I'm like, Keyshawn, what are you talking? He was talking about he don't care about the bills and this and I'm like, Keyshawn, what are you talking about? You got 15 fights. What are you talking about money for, bro? Like, you get what I'm saying? It did the way he was moving, it didn't make sense. And when I kept trying to say that, like, even Hacker, I told you when he apologized for that thing that happened at the fight, and I told you then I was done with Keyshawn because he wasn't serious. He was smiling and bushing in the video, and you was like, "No, I think he's serious." I'm like, "Well, I don't think he's serious," and that's when I was done with Keyshawn because he's just not genuine, bro. He's not fucking serious. He's very disingenuous, and now every time we play a clip, he punching the water and doing all this and what?
But those promos be lit though. The way he was promoting himself was pretty lit. I like that.
It's not lit because you was just doing it for attention. You're not doing all that to give your fans a fight. You get what I'm saying? You're doing that to get attention. You didn't do all that to build a fight, build your this, build y'all that. Now looking back on it, you did that shit to get attention.
He did go live and say why.
You
Why he didn't
got
take a
the attention, or in my opinion, right? My 2 cents. You did it for attention. You got the attention, and then you did what with the attention? You squandered it
Yeah.
away. You squandered it away. This is the second time that you've had a moment and you completely destroyed it. You did it with the De Los Santos fight. That was your moment to take it up a notch. That's what everybody was expecting. He sold out. Everybody here for him. It's his title defense. De Los Santos. Even though Keyshawn, you pulled De Los Santos off the couch off a 2-year layoff, bro. You couldn't get in a ring with him, and you said you picked him. And I was saying then, why would Keyshawn pick somebody that's been sitting off the couch for 2 years to fight? That was what I was saying. But I was like, okay, whatever. He gonna fight him. And what did he do, Boxing Hacker? He blew it.
He missed weight.
Cool.
Yeah.
You miss weight. You boom, you get you a little traction. You get you a little traction. All right, everybody, okay. Oh, he just made a mistake. He's young. Whatever they want to make. When I told y'all he's bullshitting. I don't want to hear that he's young. He made a mistake. No. Then he takes a month to apologize. And when he do apologize, he's giggling and smiling and laughing. He's so unserious, right? And I'm wondering in my mind, I'm like, damn, how's Keyshawn getting away with all this? Because he cool with Shakur? Because he was in the camp with, but because if this was anybody else, y'all would be crucifying them. Seriously. If that was anybody else, then people would be crucifying them. And I'm not talking about just Tank. I'm talking about Devin, Shakur. If any of them was moving like that, they would be getting crucified. But for some reason, Keyshawn is getting a pass. I'm like, okay, let me see how this play out.
I don't know if he get a pass.
Remember, these are the same group of people that said Boots never fought nobody, right? Like, this is, Boots don't get no slack, but Keyshawn, it's crazy.
And so here we go again, Boxing Hacker. Another big Keyshawn moment, right?
Yeah.
You've been building it up. You've been punching the water. You've been going to Craig house. You've been screaming on the internet. You've been built to ass in the air. You've been doing all of this. And you dropped the ball.
He definitely did, Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, he did do it live. He did
completely let down your fans. Once again, you completely let down your fans. Who are Keyshawn's fans? Like, I mean, Keyshawn's cool as a fighter. I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan, but I'm not a fan. Like, he's not my go-to fighter. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So to me, like, it's destroyed. I don't know what Keyshawn could come back and do, but it's like, you signed with Jay Prince for what? You left Bomac for what? You moved back to Virginia, right? Did he move back to Virginia?
Yeah, he's with his original team in VA.
You move back to Virginia, and your coach seems to be a weirdo, if I'm honest. He's running around the internet. Am I lying?
I didn't see it. What made him weird?
He's running around the internet, going on a tour on different panels.
Yeah.
Like, trying to defend, like, just be quiet. Like, why are y'all still trying to garner attention from the disaster you just made? Whether you're right or wrong, the public is not seeing it like that. So just chill, just go fall back. I don't understand why this guy is running around on the internet not saying nothing, saying things like Devin Haney should have took money out of his purse to give it to Keyshawn.
I mean, he could make a fight like with Gary Russell or something at 140. Yes.
But you see where that problem, where the problem really is, it's greed. You don't really know you don't understand what your market value is. You think y'all going to generate the same kind of numbers that Tank and Ryan generated, and you're not going to do that. But projections, anybody can do projections. There's no way I see a million pay-per-view buys for Haney versus Keyshawn ever.
Yeah.
But somehow that projection got put out there, and Jay Prince and whoever Keyshawn's business people are decided that they didn't want to follow the rules of the 25-75 split. even though he was originally already offered more before they went to purse bid. It's absolutely is greed. It's a misconception that because you have a little bit of a social media presence, and that due to Ryan having a real social media presence and subscribers and followers, that everybody who's on social media is going to be in the same class as he in terms of followers, and they're not. But they believe that, so they go into these negotiations. This is the mindset that they have, that we're not going to get screwed over. They brought up the way that the way that Mayweather bought out his contract from Bob Arum to get the fight with De La Hoya. So I'm thinking to myself, if y'all think it's like that, why don't Keyshawn buy out his contract, Bob Arum, to get this fight? If you think you can get more money, the reason why is Mayweather had a bigger presence. He became huge when he beat De La Hoya, but Mayweather had already put in real work before he got to that De La Hoya fight. Keyshawn hasn't put in no real work in terms of his wins and the people that he's beaten to be able to do that. And they probably don't even have the money to buy out his contract. I don't know, but I'm guessing on that part. But if you felt strongly like that, that was the move to make too. That's another blueprint that y'all don't know to follow because you're not prepared for it. You're not prepared for the big fights. You haven't put in the work, but you think you're supposed to get the rewards and benefits right away because people know your name. Well, some people know your name because of social media. But this was just greed. And now nobody has nothing right now but criticisms for each other. And we have criticism for all of you.
I mean, the thing is, if he's getting $2
Wait,
million,
hold on. Let me ask Hannibal. Hannibal, is this true? Hannibal said that was the biggest purse bid in history, not heavyweight. If this is true, which because I was wondering, like, how much money do people think you get in the purse bid? You turned down $3 million, and in my head, I was thinking, why would he think he gonna get more in the purse bid? If what Hannibal is saying is true, if you ask me, Keyshawn had no intentions on ever taking this fight, no matter what happened.
I agree. That's what it looked like for sure.
Because think about it, why would you think you're gonna make more in a purse bid if they're offering $3 million? Because I asked D Free. I said, D Free, how often do you know what I'm saying? How often is a purse bid just give you what you want to get paid? He said never. And then if this is the second biggest purse bid in history, he had no intentions on ever taking that fight, y'all. He been playing this whole time, trying to get attention, attaching himself to Devin, but for what? For why? You don't even need to do that. You telling me Jay Prince took the time to call Gustavo or whatever his name is? Hold on, y'all, my phone ring.
That's crazy that they keep thinking backwards like that, or even arrogantly that they're worth more than what's being offered. You usually are offered about the right amount of money that you're worth. Usually, now sometimes there's some adjustments, but Keyshawn being offered $3 million, that $3 million check should have been already in his pocket, and they should have been in training, in my opinion. But you're gonna go to purse bid, as 2CENTS was just saying. They probably had no intention, but what was his alternative? I mean, what is he going? What they got behind the scenes that he's going to get? That fight's gone for the moment.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he if he gets $2 million for a fight, he's not going to clear $1 million, right? He's going to get less than $1 million.
But he was offered $3 million. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. Maybe he thought that he was going to get a bigger end of the split. I don't get it.
You don't even know who. I don't know if they knew Bob was even going to bid on the fight, and they certainly didn't know that Telefimo was going to bid on the fight.
Maybe he thought that Zuffa would bid on it, and Zuffa normally cares.
See, that's the thing. Yeah. You rolling the dice continuously, and you don't have that kind of.
He really should have took it, because like I said, if he had beat Devin, his stock would have went up.
He should have took the $3 million. The minute he was offered the $3 million, you have to really be honest with. See, you can BS people, but you should never BS yourself. Right. You got to know exactly, because you have to test it. You got to find out. You got to ask the hard questions, and sometimes you're not gonna like the answers. But you need to know what is your worth on the open market. Who wants you, and how much are they willing to pay? For the first time you got paid $3 million, you have been offered $3 million. You ain't never got that before. What makes you think that somebody else is offering you that too? Your
Exactly.
Hold on,
people
y'all. Let
offer you
me get this Cash App. Shout out to
right.
SBG Mello with the $5 in the Cash App. Let me see what he says. Let me open it up. Man, y'all, he wasn't about to take that fight. I'm telling you, I still think it's all a game, bro. Because none of it makes sense. And this is such a waste of time. And why is it so public? That's what I'm having an issue with too. Why is it so public? SBG Mello with the $5 in the Cash App. He says for support. Shout out to SBG Mello. Y'all make sure y'all support the channel.
What's the word for it?
Cash App. Shout out to All Things with the $5 in the Cash App. He says for support. Shout out All Things. But what's even more concerning than Keyshawn capping and clowning this whole time is what Shakur Stevenson says in this video. Mr. Gray, I can't wait for you to hear this. And I think a lot of people are glossing over this, but this is egregious. And like pretty much after this, I'm pretty much done with Shakur Stevenson, like for real.
That's gonna be my last weight class that I go to.
All right, hold up. I got to go back to the shock shit because that was before Bill. I don't think he's gonna call back. He in the airport. He not gonna call back. All right, but we was talking about shock before that, and then people was saying, you said if you beat Ray Ford that you'll give him a fight. You just told us right before you said you will give him a fight. But some people like, well, why don't you fight him next? Why don't you fight him next? Like, when do you feel like you're actually going to fight O'Shaquie Foster?
The thing is, right? Let me help y'all understand, right? Because y'all not gonna understand it, but I don't give a fuck.
You're not gonna help us understand anything, Shakur. And if we're not gonna understand it and you don't give a fuck, why are you saying anything?
Man, that nigga
Imagine
bald-faced
saying,
lie.
let me help you understand. But you're not gonna understand, so I don't give a fuck. Who are you talking to, bro? I could never talk to a person like this because they would be very frustrated with me. They would be very frustrated because I'd be like, well, what if you don't care if I'm not gonna understand, and what's the point of you explaining anything? How are you gonna help me understand something you already know in your mind that I'm not gonna understand? And the reason why you know I'm not gonna understand it is because you know it don't make no sense to you. What are we talking about?
At the end of the day, it is what it is. They like, oh, you gave your word to such and such such. Bro, what? Who is this nigga? I don't fuck with this nigga. I don't owe this nigga no loyalty. What the fuck y'all talking about? I gave this nigga my word. So that's how I look at it. So whatever. But
Man, that's some bitch ass
I'm
shit.
fight when the time comes.
Man, turn that nigga the fuck off, bro. That's that nigga.
Yeah.
His
Get that
mask
nigga the fuck up out of here.
his mask completely slipped off his face right here. I'll play this again. Think about it. Think about somebody telling you. So it's not about loyalty. What do you mean? Let me play this again. I like
I'm
what?
frustrated too.
And you know what they told me, Mr. Gray, when I asked people to address this, they say they all do that. They all
they
do
don't.
this? No,
No, they
they
don't.
don't.
No, the fuck
This
they
is
don't.
egregious. This is egregious, y'all. This is egregious. Like for real. Like for real.
That says
Because
a lot about his character. That
it
says a
says a
whole lot about
ton.
his character.
Mr. Gray, his mask is off. His mask has slipped off completely. This whole little facade he had going on, it's completely gone now.
But I understood why he said it, though. I mean,
Of course you do. Man,
I
stop
mean,
trying to justify that
You
shit, bro.
understood why
no,
he
but like,
said
here,
it.
but, okay, you have to hear what he.
Man, stop trying to justify that shit, bro.
I mean, we
The
can't
Mr.
just
Gray Cook.
let Leo play, I guess.
Yes, I'm Mr. Gray. What's up?
Oh no, I
Cash
was just
Crypto?
saying.
What you got for this?
I just heard that Hacker said he understood why he said it.
Yeah.
Please, no, I don't want to ask you to explain it because I know it's going to be convoluted.
No, I can just tell you what he said. So he's basically the reason why is because.
Hold on, I'm gonna let you go, Hacker, and y'all just let Hacker say what he got to say, and then it's gonna be on Cash Crypto and then on D3.
Okay, so what Shakur said is that O'Shaquie Foster hasn't done anything at 135, and when when he went into the ring, people were already saying that he's way bigger than O'Shaquie. So if he beats O'Shaquie Foster, people are just going to be like, oh, he was too small anyway, and he's not going to get any credit. So his whole thing is that he wants O'Shaquie Foster to do something at 135. So they can't be like, oh, they'll have to give him credit because he's like,
Just
he's
stop.
135.
No,
stop,
Pay, let him
bro.
finish. Let him finish, Pay.
Yeah.
Let him finish so we can pass the mic.
But I don't think that's correct because I remember Mike Garcia was a 135 fighter who wanted to fight Earl Spence, and it's different when the person down there is calling you out. Like he's the one that's actively chasing you, I think this is the same scenario where like yeah, you sort of have to give Shakur all the credit because I mean O'Shaquie Foster.
This shit is crazy, man.
I mean, it's what it is.
Let him finish.
But like I said, I think that's
Like
the
this,
main point.
you
That
don't get no more delusional than that.
O'Shaquie doesn't want to fight the guy and get no credit for it.
All right, it's on you, Cash. Oh, you done, Hacker?
Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead.
All right, it's on you, Cash Crypto.
Man, you got some real boxing heads in here. We remember Shakur was about to sign up for Cordina, who just got knocked out. I mean, what did Cordina do at 135? This shit is just silly, man. The dude always got his foot in his mouth. I don't think he be thinking before he talks. I don't like listening to this nigga with dimples talk, man. I hate this era that we in, man. Shit is crazy. And people be this last thing real quick, be free. Some of these fans of boxing, it seems like they take on their favorite fighter's identity. I don't know how they relate to these niggas that got no integrity, no kind of moral, no kind of nothing, man. But you got people who laugh and giggle and like Hacker. I can understand why he says it. Man, cool, because maybe you like this nigga in real life, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, D Free.
Yeah, I mean, see what Bronson Hatchis just said, and the way he tried to explain it, it makes absolutely no sense. Because the same way he gave him an ultimatum by fighting Raymond Ford, he could have said, "Well, do something at 135 first." He could have gave him that ultimatum. He told the man, "Fight Raymond Ford. You fight Raymond Ford, then I will fight you." He wasn't worried about the credit. He wasn't worried about the credit when he jumped in the ring. He jumped in the ring and said, "Come to 140." So if you wasn't going to get credit if you fight him at 135, what makes you think you was going to get credit if you fight him at 140? Because you said 140. He didn't say 140. He said, "I'll come wherever you at." You said, "Come to 140." So
yeah, Shockey said 140 though. Shockey did say 140.
No, Shockey said, if he goes to 140, I go to 140 for him.
No, I'm saying after the fight, he said, "I'll go to 40, bro. I'll go to 40.
Yeah,
It's nothing. Let's get it." Like,
yeah, because he's letting Shakur know it doesn't matter where you go. You can't hide from me. I go wherever you at. I go wherever you at. Because Shakur said, "Come to 40." He said, "I'll go to 40." He said, "I will go to 40 for you. Only for you. I will go to 40." So it doesn't make a difference. Like I said, if that was the case, he could have gave him that ultimatum instead of giving the Raymond Ford ultimatum. Right. It doesn't make any sense at all. The man.
Man, how was he worried about the weight? How was he worried about the weight, but O'Shaquie not?
Right. So, I mean, he said, "Are the people going to give you credit?" They're not giving you credit now because you're ducking them. So yes, you will get credit if you fight the man and you beat him. You will get credit. You're ducking him right now. So right now, O'Shaquie's getting the credit because it looks like you're scared of O'Shaquie.
Yeah.
You gave him.
That's a good perspective. That's a different perspective. I never thought about that. Well, let me play this again because this is crazy. Because see, Boxing Hacker think this is about the weight and no. I get what you're saying, Boxing Hacker, but this isn't about the weight and if he'll get credit. This is about you sitting up here saying in 4K that you're not a man of your word. Like it's nothing. Like what? She said with confidence too, with his chest. He said with his chest, literally. Because I don't know why you were in the house with no shirt on and your hat on like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
We was talking about Shock before that, and then people was saying, you said if you beat Ray Ford that you'll give him a fight. You just told us right before you said you will give him a fight, but some people like, well, why don't you fight him next? Why don't you fight him next? Like, when do you feel like you're actually going to fight O'Shaquie Foster?
Never. The thing is, right? Let me help y'all understand, right? because y'all not gonna understand it, but I don't give a fuck. At the
Help
end
me
of the day, it is
understand,
what it
man.
is.
Help me understand.
They like, oh, you gave your word to such and such. Bro, what? Who is this nigga? I don't fuck with this nigga. I don't owe this nigga no loyalty. What the fuck y'all talking about? I gave
What the
this nigga.
fuck do that got to do with anything?
So that's how I look at it. So whatever. But as far as when I'm gonna fight him when the time come. I mean, he's a 30-pounder at the end of the day. Like, there's several fighters at 135 that has done more than him at that weight class. So it's like, why would I skip over the Moritayas? Why would I skip over?
Can somebody tell me who Teofimo skipped over to fight him?
Yeah.
Man, bro. Like this
No
shit be
integrity.
sounding
Nigga got no
clown as
integrity.
hell.
Dog, he just told all his fans you can't trust nothing he said.
That's what I'm saying. Be free. And Boxing Hacker talking about credit. No, he literally just sat here and said, I ain't a man of my word and fuck what I say because I don't owe none of you niggas no loyalty. Because who are you? Who are you? So who are you loyal to, Shakur?
Wait a minute. Did Tio fight anybody at 140 though?
He fought Josh Taylor and what's his name? He fought two people.
He fought like two people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying, Andre, wouldn't the same concept apply? Couldn't Tio been like, you ain't did nothing at 140, you need to come 140 and do something, and then I'll fight you? Couldn't Tio have said that same exact thing?
Devin can say the same.
Hell yeah,
Devin,
but he would have still got his ass whooped trying to unify.
But see, Devin can say the same thing about Shakur right now. You ain't do nothing at 47. I ain't got to fight you.
Exactly.
And he'll never say that. Nigga, just bring your ass to 147. That's all we asking.
And that's the thing. He said Devin would tell him to bring this up to 147. This man talking about, I'm not going to get credit if I fight him.
Yeah.
He already know Oshaki is going there. And I told Blue Hustleman from the very beginning, I said, when Oshaki beats Raymond Ford, he's going to call Shakur in the ring. I told him that before the fight even happened. I said, he's going to call him in the ring. I guarantee you he's going to call him in the ring. And that's exactly what he did. He said, come on in the ring.
Let me let No Cap go, and then it's on you, Andre. What's up, No Cap?
What's up, No Cap?
Yeah, I still blame Devin Haney for all of this, and I'm gonna tell you why. He started this shit with Shakur at 140. He agreed to fight Shakur at 144, so why not fight him at 44 now? He said Zuffa had $100 million for them niggas. He said Zuffa had $100 million for them niggas to fight. Shakur signed to Zuffa. What happened with that shit? They went from Shakur to Keyshawn and back to Shakur and back to Keyshawn. Now they created this problem.
No, that was all Shakur. They played games. They
agreed to 144. They agreed to fight.
Yeah, but he didn't want to step on Keyshawn's toes. He said
they panned out. So why not? What ain't nothing happened. So what's the difference between now and yesterday?
He said he will only fight
yesterday's price and today's price.
Yeah, he said he will only fight.
Yeah,
he will only fight
Devin. When the last time Devin even been in the ring? Who we gonna fight next? This nigga about to go
but see, the
whole year without a fight.
Not even a year. It ain't even been a year yet.
Shakur and Keyshawn are the one that's playing the games though, because he said I will only.
He playing games, but he ducked Rolly. This started from him ducking Rolly. If Rolly's on the zone,
he didn't duck Rolly
on the zone. Why couldn't Devin and
I ain't about to fight Rolly for free now. Fuck that.
Yeah.
If they got money to pay Tio and Rolly, why they ain't got money to pay for the Devin to fight?
I mean, to be honest with you,
they duck Rolly. That's what started this shit. People would have.
No, that's before this PBC DAZN deal.
No, I mean, to be honest with you,
they don't do that shit overnight, nigga. They been had this shit in the works.
All of them play games. All of them play games. But in this situation, it's Keyshawn and Shakur that's one of the playing the games because they had this little tag team going on. Oh, okay, Keyshawn, we're gonna let you fight Devin, but Devin, I'll fight you if you drop the belt so Keyshawn can get the belt. And then they go to a purse bid and Keyshawn pulls out of the fight. Now he's saying he wants to fight him at 144. Nah, nigga, I'm not.
They said he wanted to fight him at 44 before.
I know. I'm gonna tell you, like I said,
they didn't want to fight Keyshawn. They wanted to fight Shakur.
But see, you need me now, so I'm not playing no games with you.
They don't need him.
Shakur definitely need that nigga.
Yes, he
Shakur
does.
Definitely need that nigga.
No, he don't.
Yes, he
He
does.
can fight people at 140. He can fight people at 35.
He needs somebody.
Who he
All Devin got his boots.
He needs that
nigga,
bro.
All Devin got his boots. Is Devin gonna go to 54 and fight
that
boots?
shit?
Man, I don't know why y'all keep talking about this Devin boots. Like, come on, y'all. Devin ain't fighting no damn boots. Man, stop it, bro.
Nigga, I'll talk
Yeah,
to Bill
Boots already
all
missed that train, man.
Boys, he said Boots is
coming
on
in
the list.
147.
Wait a minute,
That
what
shit
did
is
you just
suicide.
say?
Don't entertain him, Mr. Greg. Don't entertain him, Mr. Greg. Andre, it's on you. What you got for the show, Andre?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting tired of hearing this nigga Shakur, man. To be honest with you, dog. Like the fact that he even brought up Boots in this damn interview just killed everything for me. Like, all right, man, you got it, bro. Like, yeah, man. Like the nigga need Devin, and if I'm Devin, I'm not paying this nigga no mind. So I'm going a whole other direction, looking for a unification, or we got PBC working with DAZN now, so we can go unify with Pyro or go revisit that Rolly deal or whoever went between him and T.O. and shit like that, man. I wouldn't pay this nigga no mind, man. Leave him in the dust, man.
I just want
Tell
to
that
play it
nigga-
because I want to play that part about my bad, Andre. You ain't done? I ain't mean to cut you off.
Tell him go to the Olympics, man.
Go to the Olympics. No, I just want to play this one to show that part, and two, I want to play this interaction with him and Bill, and y'all tell me if y'all think he's taunting Bill.
Yeah, he definitely was.
Because I think they may have had some arrangement, and Shakur Stevenson kind of just didn't go along with the plan.
Yep.
He gonna jump on. Bill gonna jump on.
I think he's missing, bro. I think he's missing.
They don't want to see you. You really at 147 now.
Well, then do your thing. We both could make money however.
With the Keyshawn.
Everybody got the news. I got yo, what is Abdullah? His decision. Once again, I'm a fighter that can make 130 career. Once again, I am the only fighter in the sport of boxing.
Call Bill again. We gotta see what Bill like.
It was in the runs with Keisha.
Don't fighting shots.
Yeah, I ain't said nobody. Be quick. He trying to hurry up and get. He showed up. Niggas been looking for you for.
Hold on. BH, hold on. Let me mute up. Let me put it on. All right, without further ado, he's here.
He finally showed up. Niggas been looking for you for 30 minutes.
Why is Najee so happy?
Bill, you hear that? Shakur's here.
More views on his channel.
We can't hear you, Bill.
Listen, I don't play with kids. Tell Jay to give me a call. Listen, and you listen, just like you did.
He trying to be quick. He trying to hurry up and get off.
Hold on, Bill. Shakur just asked. He said, "Are y'all interested in fighting him? Y'all interested in fighting him?"
Hey, listen, we've been negotiating with him for the longest, man. He could knock it off, man. You know what he did? He sent his boy. He sent his.
That's Cal. That's Cal. I ain't said nobody. I ain't said nobody. That's Cal.
All right, well, say he don't want to let me talk anyway.
Hold on. Let him talk. Go ahead, Bill. Say what you got to say. Go ahead, Bill.
Tell him to say facts when he talk. Don't just talk.
Don't miss my flight, man.
Damn. Oh, man. About to have the moment.
Yo, Najee.
You hear that lying ass nigga talk about tell him to say facts, don't just talk. You of all people gonna say that.
I'm gonna tell y'all, like, cause on that call, let me see when he get back on. I'm gonna find it. But Bill sounded really upset in that call. He sounds really upset.
He was
y'all.
upset, bro. They was trying to knock
sounded
Keyshawn head
really
off, man.
upset. Like, if Shakur deviated from the plan, I don't know what happened, but something is going on. And if you think about it. Keyshawn could have been a decoy for real because he just went through all this and not accepted the fight. So I don't know what that maybe prevented Devin from doing, or you get what I'm saying? Because why did they do this is my question.
2CENTS.
Why
You've been
did you waste
saying,
Devin's
listen,
time like that?
Listen, I've been trying to tell dudes on the other side, bro. Like, they whole plan was just to try to get the belt off of Devin and give it to Keyshawn. That's all this shit was.
It could be. That would
like,
be
bro,
diabolical.
Jay Prince literally said, "What he say? You gotta sit on the powder or get off of it or some shit like that." Like, they told me everything you need to know, bro. They just wanted that belt, bro. That's it.
That would be diabolical, but
They just wanted that belt.
I'm not gonna put down. I'm not gonna think Keyshawn's like that. There might be another reason.
No. Because even back then, even when Shakur before he fought T.O., he said, "Yeah, I win a bet up there, and I plan on dropping it for Keyshawn, and I'll never fight Keyshawn." You already know that part of the story. He been saying that shit, bro. I heard him. He be at fights and shit, talking too much, doing interviews and shit. Like everything matters, bro. It's a lot of interviews niggas be on with a whole lot of information dudes be arguing about on here. And they
I think it's fair that they asked for 147 though, because Devin had to go through a whole purse bid with the guy you said that like you were like defending or whatever, and he just jumped out after going through a whole purse bid.
They just wanted that belt, bro.
It could be like I'm not gonna put down Keyshawn because that'll be really some shady shit.
But yeah, you damn right. Bill,
I think there's a discrepancy in the money. I think he really expected more, if I'm to guess, because like I said, Jay Prince will probably be taking a portion. He's not if it's only $2 million, he's not clearing $1 million, right? If it's $3 million, he's clear.
He didn't expect more, Boxing Hacker. He didn't expect more going to this. Listen, this is the highest purse bid in history that's under heavyweight, right? So saying he expected more, you would have to conclude that is false, because you turned down $3 million, right? So you would have to think, once you turned down the $3 million, you already knew the purse bid was going to be less. Think about it. This is the highest purse bid in history under heavyweight. Think about that. So to say he expected more, to me, it's kind of like, nah, he didn't have no intentions on taking the fight.
He didn't, man. And Bill is upset.
If they just wanted Devin to drop the belt, they would have bid something stupid low. They wouldn't have made no $8 million bid, bro.
Bill, yeah.
They would have took that belt, went elsewhere, go fight somebody else, man. But Bill is hurt about that shit, bro. Like they really had a plan to knock that nigga Keyshawn head off and do it in the fashion.
You see those training videos, right?
No, I'm telling you, I promise you, I promise you, bro. If they stepped in the ring, the way Devin was gonna win was not gonna be on some boxer type shit, bro. I really believe that shit, bro. And that's why
Andre,
upset like
I don't even think they're. I'm gonna let you go, D Free. I don't even think they're upset about the fight. Think about it.
They're definitely about
to get a $6 million payday. Devin was about to get a $6 million payday to beat up Keyshawn. That's what they should be upset about.
Yeah, they're upset. They're upset, bro.
But see, like I told Keyshawn Trainer the other day when we was on Jab Queen's channel. No, you could not expect that you was going to get more than $3 million. If the $3 million is true, you couldn't expect you was going to get more than $3 million, because the chances of you getting more than $3 million when you're only getting 25% is slim to none. It's slim to none. You're only getting 25%. So they would have had the purse bid would have had to bid somewhere around $10 to $11 million in order for him to get $3 million. That's what it was. Actually, it would have had to been $12 million to be exact. It would have had to
it's bigger than that, bro. Bro, it's bigger than that, bro. Like you want to know how he's definitely upset? Because all this shit started is because Bill said, "Hey, we want both of you motherfuckers back to back, Oshaki style." You know what I'm saying? Just for them to turn around, just for them niggas say, "Oh man, you gotta choose one, this and that, double barrel shotgun, this and that," and to come out with nothing. The motherfuckers is upset, bro.
No, for him to get more than $3 million for a purse bid, they would have had to bid more than $12 million on the fight, because just $12 million is only $3 million that he get. So they would have had to bid more than $12 million.
I thought the zone covered the rest of the Devin Haney purse.
No, I'm not.
That's what Dan Redfield said.
I think they did. Yeah, I think they did.
I'm not talking about Devin Haney. I'm talking about.
Yeah, you talking about Keyshawn.
In order for Keyshawn to get more than $3 million, they would have had
Devin Haney could get to take less of that person. The zone paying the rest of his, like they already know. Anyway.
But that doesn't matter what Devin is getting, because Devin purse, like you said, is coming from the zone. It doesn't matter what Devin is getting. In order for Keyshawn to get more money, the purse bid will have to be higher, because all he gets is 25%. Top rank ain't giving him no extra money. So
now check this. I did hear a rumor.
Listen.
I did hear a rumor. Y'all don't gotta take this as facts. That Bill was trying to contact Keyshawn to give him a little something up under the table.
They had $3.5 million for Brian Norman Jr. who ain't on Keyshawn level. Brian Norman Jr. ain't.
But listen, no cap. One mic, no cap.
But then Keyshawn jumps on Instagram Live or whatever. He talking about, I already know everything, Bill. Why is you in my DMs? So I'm like, God damn, bro. Like,
Andre,
yeah, you didn't want to take this fight, bro. You didn't want
Andre, you're not going to hear a rumor about somebody trying to pay somebody under the table. That's a secret, bro.
Yeah, that is
I'm
crazy.
some rich niggas, bro. Shit. I'm some rich ass niggas,
Brian
bro.
Norman 3.5. Keyshawn should have. I would assume Keyshawn
I'm
thought
some
he
rich
would
ass
get more.
niggas, bro.
He bigger than Brian Norman.
Hey, look at this, right? Who did I tell y'all that Devin Haney was going to fight? I've been saying this whole time, Devin Haney finna fight Jack Catterall. But maybe he might fight Liam Paro, which is
go
still
get the belt, man. Go get Paro.
which is still a Jack Catterallish fight. So I'm telling y'all, all this shit been theatrics. We went through all of this for Devin Haney to fight Liam Paro. Think about it.
Hey, but fuck it. Hey, I'm happy. You know what? I'm feeling good again, man. Because I said this, bro. He need to go line up some fucking tomato cans. You know what I'm saying? And just say fuck it. Just like everybody else. Like, who gives a damn?
No,
Who
hold on.
gives
It's
a
not
fuck?
that Liam Paro is a tomato can. And I'm just pointing out the point. Like, they do this with each other, y'all. Shakur, Keyshawn, they all finna act like they finna fight, do all this, and they all gonna go fight other people.
Yep,
How do we go through all this with all of them all this time and they don't end up fighting each other? How we been going through this with all these years and they the best and they pound for pound and none of them fight each other? Think about it. We cry all day. People cry all day about Tank, this and that. And you want to see Tank fight Shakur, Tank fight Shakur. Y'all don't want to see Shakur fight nobody like that. Y'all don't want to see Devin fight nobody like that.
Listen,
y'all
listen,
don't have
listen,
that
man.
desire?
Listen. Devin and Shakur, them, I rock with them. You know what I'm saying? But I want to put these motherfuckers. I want these motherfuckers to go through the gauntlet, bro.
No,
I want to put them through the gauntlet, bro.
Devin going to end up fighting Manny Pacquiao.
Why you think Devin gonna fight Manny?
I don't think
Because
Manny Pacquiao.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because for one, Manny Pacquiao is ranked number 4 in the WBC. I mean the WBO. He's ranked number 4 in the WBO. For 2, Manny Pacquiao said he wants to fight for a championship again. And for 3, Manny Pacquiao is a bigger name than everybody else at welterweight.
Well, that's Devin's MO, small and old.
Yeah, but they don't care about that. They care about
cute.
they care about getting the money in there. If Manny Pacquiao could generate some money, which he will be able to generate some money because it's Manny Pacquiao, his country is going to follow behind him. They coming out on the fat end. All they're looking is to get some money. They don't think Manny Pacquiao is going to beat him. They don't think Manny Pacquiao is a real threat. They looking to get the biggest purse with the least amount of threat. Because right now, all of the other champions are pretty much occupied.
I will give you your props if that happens.
I think Bill done pissed many people off in the industry to get a Manny fight, if I'm honest.
I mean,
I don't think Manny want to take them. Like, I don't think Manny
Manny
going up
will
for
fight
nothing
him.
but Floyd, bro.
Like I said, the Floyd
fight ain't happening. The Floyd fight ain't happening. I talked about that Sunday on my show. That fight ain't happening. They suing the Jonah Richney dude and all that for $8 million. That fight ain't happening.
Yeah, so
I don't think Pacquiao stepping back in the ring. That nigga, he looks terrible against Mario Barrios.
I'm just saying he's that's what he said. He said
he almost won that shit though. That's crazy.
he said he want to fight for a championship. So I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, he's number 4 because he's not fighting Richardson Hitchens. Richardson Hitchens just got finished fighting. T.O.'s about to fight Rowley. The president of WBO already said they're not going to mandate the Brian Norman Jr. So the next person on the list is Manny Pacquiao. I wouldn't be surprised if he fight Manny Pacquiao.
Why you don't think he finna fight Liam Paro?
Yeah, I think he's gonna fight Paro. I don't know.
He just want, he need to grab that belt, man.
I don't think he's gonna fight Paro.
I'm gonna be so happy
I think Paro's a fight.
that belt, bro. Or he probably waiting on the winner of Rolly T.O. though. That's around the corner.
I can't see Pacquiao getting in the ring with not people.
I don't see it neither. I don't see that.
I'm not saying it's going to happen. I just said I wouldn't be surprised if we fight Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, we understand. Yeah, we understand.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's Manny Pacquiao.
How much they paying Liam Paro?
Manny Pacquiao was thinking he was going to fight coming up anyway. He thought he was about to have a fight, so Manny Pacquiao already been training. I wouldn't be surprised.
Man, if Manny Pacquiao wouldn't fight Terrence Crawford 10 years ago, what do you think he gonna fight Devin Haney now?
Because he ain't got nothing else to lose. He just got in there with that.
He's like 50 years old, dog.
He ain't got nothing else to lose.
Devin Haney beating jab Pacquiao head off. He's slow as hell.
That's around and
Yeah,
stop.
that was not. That's
If Manny Pacquiao is looking to become a champion, it doesn't matter which champion he get
Elderly
in there.
abuse.
He gonna get outboxed.
Mario
Elderly
Barrios
abuse.
was the best chance, and Mario Barrios already lost.
No, yeah, Mario Barrios.
He might be able to beat Ryan. Who knows? I don't know.
Nah,
Man, Mario Barrios is not trying to beat the shit out of
Ryan's knocking his head off. Rolly Romero knocking his head off. Devin is going to outbox him, and
his
Liam
best
Powell's
bet is
going
to
to
fight
outbox.
Devin, actually. His best bet is to fight Devin, unless he who he gonna fight? Like, seriously, who is Manny Pacquiao really finna fight without just
nobody? Nobody.
I don't got him beating anybody, but he's going to fight somebody.
No, I said who he gonna fight and not get severely hurt. You talking about a Tank? You talking about a Rolly? You talking about a Ryan? You talking like who he gonna fight?
I mean, maybe Devin or Liam Powell, he won't get seriously injured, but Rolly or Ryan, he's going to the hospital. He's going to the hospital. Either one of those guys.
And that's what's sad about this, that all of these guys who should be fighting each other will get in line to fight a guy who has no more business back in the ring, and Manny Pacquiao. All of them would fight him. There wouldn't be no problem making that fight, but they have all these problems making a fight with each other. That's the
What's the
crazy
name just
thing
tweeted
about
and said they was in talks, right? Didn't Tank tweet and said they was in talks? Because some
fight
random to fight Manny, because some dude asked him on Twitter or something like that. He said he was in talks.
I heard that. I didn't
A
believe
little
it.
tune-up fight.
I heard that, but I didn't believe it.
Those rumors are like that, but it's just
Tank
he
always
said it.
finna fight Manny. Tank been finna fight Manny since he said he was coming back. So I don't know.
Yeah, he said it. You check his Twitter.
Who said they in talks?
Tank said
Tank
that they
and
was in
Manny?
talks. Tank and
Oh
Manny.
yeah.
I mean, I think man should just do exhibitions because, like, you still got your health, bro. Like, why you're old?
Yeah, I'll be fighting a YouTuber or some shit. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why Broner ain't jumping on that? Like, fight one of these YouTubers, man. Stay out the ring.
Broner
should rematch Pacquiao. Broner's ass should get in shape and rematch Pacquiao. But Broner too far, man.
That guy got a whole.
Nah, but Pacquiao.
Broner working with Dean the Great and getting them guys ready for their little boxing matchup. Broner ain't thinking about getting back in the ring no more.
Yeah, I think his time.
I hope not. I hope not. But if he do,
Man, he can get in there and fight Pacquiao if he get in shape.
2CENTS. Pacquiao still in shape.
I got Pacquiao.
He already done lost to the nigga.
Yeah,
I got
Pacquiao. Y'all know he beat that boy. He beat him.
Well, I take your money,
man.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I like
take your bread, too.
I like what Broner's doing right now. He keeping himself clean right now. I like what he's doing right now. Maybe he don't need to come back to boxing. Maybe
he'll be a great coach. Like I like the way he coaches. Like
because
hey, y'all go back and watch that Broner Manny Pacquiao fight though. Go back and rewatch that fight and tell me what y'all think.
Broner wouldn't let his hands go, man. That shit's annoying. I ain't going back watching that shit.
I know what you're trying to say. Like it did look like.
Yeah, I ain't going back watching that shit. I was mad as hell.
Nah, go back and rewatch them. Tell me.
Let your hands go. Like fuck.
Manny wasn't even hitting Broner. The crowd was just yelling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, if you let your hands go, damn. Like you playing, trying to be Floyd on the back foot and shit.
After that Maidana ass whooping, it's like, bro, ain't never been the same after that, bro.
No, he ain't let his hands go ever since. He's been a defensive fighter since then.
I believe he was cheated out of that shit. I feel like Floyd exposed that shit.
Y'all think Broner can fight now?
Maidana?
Oh yeah.
I don't think
Broner nigga peel in between the rounds. Nigga, the video still on YouTube after all these years.
Broner might be able to do exhibition, but look how long he been drinking and carrying on. People forget how much damage that you do to yourself with that kind of abuse to your body.
He looked like he fit
back. You can get back in the drink. You can get back in the gym, but you're never going to be as good as you could be if you weren't doing all of that drinking.
Yeah, exactly.
Doing and laying around. He hasn't been taking care of himself, so no matter how much he works to get in shape, he's not going to be. He's going to be worse, in my opinion, to fight at a level with a man. Even with Manny, he's not going to look good. Because
I agree, brother.
All of that is gone now. He done drank it away, basically.
No, I mean,
MMA fighter came in and beat up everybody they gym and took over the gym, and that nigga get knocked out of MMA. And they let him come in there and style on him.
No, he would never get back to that Broner at 36 years old with the type of eating habit he has, the weight that he put on. He would never get back to that Broner again.
Yeah, that's over with.
That man is 36 years old. That gut
He
that
was
he
always
got.
overrated though, man. He got
No, but what
exposed
I'm
by
saying,
De Leon.
what I'm saying
Let's
is,
talk about that fight.
but the gut
Bro,
that he
AB
got,
exposed Broner.
it's too
That nigga was
hard
always a
for him
basic
to do.
ass nigga.
It's too hard for him to lose that weight. It's too hard.
But no, but guess what? D Free, when he was on the lockathon or whatever, he worked out for like 2 weeks. He lost that gut, D Free. He
That
was
shit
losing that
looking
gut.
nasty, man.
It
He
takes
lost a
to work
good
that
portion.
shit.
He lost a good portion on him,
Crazy
but he still
how
got that gut
fast
though.
it was crazy how fast he lost that weight. And you could tell
That's
it
'cause he
gotta be
wasn't
the drinking. Yeah, it gotta be the drinking that's putting all that weight on him like
drinking
that.
is what give
His
you the
face
gut.
cleared up. He looked complete. He damn near looked like old AB. It's drinking making him look.
Yeah, that could have been like he's not drinking now, but like I'm saying, the
No, he's
thing
drinking
is,
again. He's back drinking again. He gained all that weight back. He's
no,
bigger than he was before.
he's not drinking anymore. I watch him every day. He's not drinking anymore. They've been doing 24-hour lives.
He was asking Rampage for a drink, nigga. He was like, man.
What's the last video you watched? He ain't worked out in 2 weeks.
I got him on right now.
Isn't
He working out again? Oh, he started back working out?
No, what I'm saying is, I said he's not drinking anymore. I'm not saying he's working out. I'm saying he's not drinking anymore. But what I'm saying is, with him being at 36 years old, him trying to work out and lose that weight is going to be that much harder. He would never be able to get back into that shape where he can box at a high level. He can never get back to that. He's not going to do it. The man, when we saw the last time we seen Bonner actually in a ring, when he got his tooth knocked out against daggone Blair Cobb, that was like 2 years ago. And even then, he still wasn't back to where he used to be. He still had a gut when he came in the ring.
Yeah, it looked nasty
He had a
too,
gut when he came
bro.
in the ring.
And we're not even talking about how good his lungs are anymore. How good his
He would never get back.
How good his heart is, his stamina, and discipline. That's the thing. Most fighters lose their discipline, and everything else comes right behind it because you're not doing the things outside.
No. I disagree with that, boy. Once you understand the fundamentals, bro, you never lose that. That's why everybody was so impressed with that pull counter he did in the damn kitchen and shit like that. You don't lose that shit, bro.
No, we're talking about discipline.
Well, that's his
That is
muscle memory.
skill.
Like,
okay. Oh, okay.
If y'all
He
hear
wouldn't even spar Bobby Green, nigga, who's an MMA dude that's 40 and he was always trash.
I mean,
let's get to reality.
Broner's current state, I can't see him even winning the Golden Gloves. Like I don't see it.
And what I do know, since he stopped drinking, he's been eating a lot more because he got to substitute that some type of way.
Yep.
Since he stopped, he's been eating a lot more because every time I see him, he's eating something. That's what
true.
I do know.
That's true. Oh, that's probably why he's getting
Broner
big.
since he turned down that Rock Nation deal.
Yeah, because I'm looking at him.
Rock Nation deal.
I'm looking at him right now. He got a plate.
What are you eating? What is he eating?
They celebrate some Brazil thing. I don't know if Brazil won a game or something. I don't know. They got nothing but Brazilian stuff up.
Eating substitution. Wait. Eating substitution for drinking.
It's full, isn't it?
No. I mean, a lot of people when they stop drinking. When they stop drinking, they start to eat more because they got to. It's like when you stop smoking cigarettes, you eat more because you got to substitute that appetite for the alcohol. So you can't go back to the alcohol. So you try to find something else to take that alcohol urge off you. So you eat more or you do something else. It might not be eating. It might be something else that you occupy. But like I said, some people draw us to eat more. It's the same way when you stop smoking cigarettes, you draw to eat more. So you
okay. All right.
You get rid of that.
And a whole bunch
you gotta
of
eat, dog. You can't just go without food.
And a lot of exotic foods that people eat from other countries, alcohol is in those foods as well.
No, that's tough.
Yeah, he don't have any business getting in the ring with nobody. But that's what I'm saying.
Ain't no telling what's in the goddamn food.
People are interested in him just like Manny Pacquiao. People love the name. And these guys who right now, who are supposed to be the elite fighters, will get in line to fight them as opposed to fighting each other because there's more money to be made, but they're not trying to take any risk to be who they claim to be in the ring to this day. And that's just sad to me. So here we are. We talked about Manny Pacquiao and Adrian Broner, who not even really fighting as a
Man, I'm just glad it's money in
Yeah.
their pocket, bro.
It ain't too much to talk about them, Mr. Gray. They don't give you much to talk about. They just disappointing, Mr. Gray.
No, they ain't. No, I'm glad they got money in their pocket, and they genuinely funny, man. Because if you think about it,
yeah.
But hold on, if you think about it, Broner been like streaming and shit like that back in the day or whatever when he had that little 24/7 type of thing going on. I think it's called About Billions. Yeah, so he been like this shit is made for him, man. So I'm happy for him. He ain't disappointing me.
Yeah, I'm talking about
he
the
just
fight.
gotta
I ain't
stop.
talking about AB.
Yeah, he just gotta stop. He just gotta stop being on that thirsty shit with the women though. Once he do that, he's straight.
He gonna get in trouble behind that sooner or later.
He already getting sued now.
No, I'm saying he gonna get.
I'm talking about jail. I'm talking about jail. We ain't talking about
He
civil
put up a
suits.
post. He said, "If all y'all think y'all finna file these frivolous lawsuits because I got money, I just stop streaming."
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, they making a nice little chunk of change over there on Kick.
Nice little chunk of change.
I'm telling you.
I think they make somewhere around 250,000 a week.
Wow, that's good.
Man, they said they made 9 in a month, boy.
Is Kick new?
Kick's kind of new. It's a little new.
It's not new. It's been around for like
Kick pays. They pay. They
I mean, it's new compared to Twitch.
Yeah, it's a new. It's new.
You just gotta get your followers up and things like that. But the thing about Kick, the reason why a lot of people starting to migrate over to Kick is because Kick is paying out 90% to the content creators. Everybody else, you only get like 70, 60%, but Kick is paying out 90%. Okay. So if you make $100, you get 90 of that. Kick only takes $10.
Where the money coming from? The advertisers?
It comes from it comes from your views, your subscribers, because over there you got
who paying for that? The advertisers? Like,
I mean,
you gotta pay to be a subscriber.
Yeah, you gotta pay to be a subscriber. Like subscriber is like a membership over here. So you got regular followers, like if you're a subscriber over here, that's a follower over there. If you're a member over here, that's a subscriber over there. So you pay to be a subscriber, but you
got billions of people paying the subscriptions. What you say?
Yeah, you get paid off of your subscribers, but you also get paid off your views. They don't do sponsors. I mean, they do sponsorships, but you don't have like commercials in the middle of your live streams like they do on YouTube.
So where the money for the views come from then if there's no commercial?
From the viewers. I don't know how they do it. However they do it, it doesn't matter to me as long as I get some of the money. It don't matter how they do it, as long as I get some of the money. But yeah, it's easier to get money over there than it is over here because you don't need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000.
But it's not easier to build your following though. That's
the following is the hard part. Once you get the followers over there, then the money will start to come in. But
hey, everybody go follow me on Kick.
Yeah, follow me on Kick too. That's why I told you.
So
put it in your banner because.
So what you're saying, Andre?
So are you seeing more revenue from Kick right now,
Andre?
Huh? What up?
So what you're saying is the revenue is all
D-free. That's D-free.
Oh, I'm sorry, D-free. So the revenue is all subscriber driven.
Not all, but a lot of it is. Not all of it.
I mean, for you, if you had a show on Kick, the money would all come from the subscribers.
No, it comes from your views. From
the people coming in, they still paying money, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at. Okay.
Yeah. Now your subscriber starts. You get paid from a subscriber. Your first tier. Once you have 5 hours of live stream, 5 hours of live stream, then you can start getting subscribers. You can start making money right away.
Right
away.
Like, I ain't know that D-free. I thought you had to have 75 people.
Matter of fact, because I know you got 5 hours already. When you go to your Kick channel, click on your little icon at the top that says your little icon that you got. Click on that and go to create a dashboard. Go to create a dashboard over here where you got your little right there where it says get Kick, and then you got the green sign on the side.
Hey, make sure.
No, not get Kick. Go to the green one. Yeah, that one. Click that. Go to create a dashboard.
Make
Now,
sure
when you go there, now go to achievement. Go to achievements. Over to the left, achievements, to the left, down, right there. Click on that. There you go. Go to your revenue page. You already hit it. I know you already hit it. Now you can start doing your subscriber. You got to set it up. Now you can start doing your subscribers.
Shut the front door, D free.
Now you can start making money now.
Hey, y'all follow.
I ain't even know that, man. Y'all go follow my kick, man. Listen, because I'm gonna be streaming. Listen, let me tell y'all this. I haven't told y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all. I meant to tell y'all this tonight. So, my husband and my son have been asking me to get my coaching book because my son wants for me to be with him in the corner. And at times, like maybe when my husband can't make it because he got to work, he wants me to coach him in the corner. So, I'm about to get my USA boxing book and become amateur boxing coach.
Oh, okay.
Okay, check you out.
Congrats.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Now,
I ain't mad at you. Turn this shit into a career. I ain't mad at you.
Right.
Yeah,
and
man,
that just adds more to your credibility that you already have.
Yeah. And I don't know about career, nothing. They just want me to be. And I'm like, why do you want me to be in the corner? Like, but anyway, so I still haven't done it. I'm going to do it. I'm kind of procrastinating a little bit because I really don't want to be in the corner. Like, I never thought I'd be in the corner. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm gonna tell you one thing about kicks though that a lot of y'all might not know. On kicks, you can't hide your face. You got to show your face. Like if you turn your camera off, it's gonna say, "I'll be right back," and it's gonna look like you went to a commercial. Your whole screen gonna say, "I'll be right back."
no, it's letting me do it right now. It's not doing that.
No, because you on YouTube. You got it joined to your YouTube. But if you go strictly on Kick and go live from Kick, and you try to hide your face, it's gonna say, "I'll be right back."
Oh, I wonder why it does that.
So what kind of shows are on app or is it a page website?
The only reason why it's allowing you to do it because you got it linked to your YouTube, so you're feeding it through your YouTube. So that's why it's allowing you to do it the way you're doing it now.
It's just people. Kick is like, Mr. Greg. It's like usually Kick is like. Well, I see people doing Kick like kind of like how I'm doing on here with the commentary and reaction videos and stuff. But Kick is more like they call it IRL streaming, in real life streaming, where basically people just following you around with a camera all day.
Yeah, it's almost like reality TV, and they just walk
exactly
around.
What that Broner shit reminded me of because they got the Zeus Network. Somebody coming up with the scripts for their skits. It's all that shit is scripted.
Yeah, man.
No,
Y'all follow.
Y'all do your thing, man. I did the whole purse bid on Kick. I showed the whole purse bid on Kick.
How many people you had?
I only had like 3 people come through because it was I had just did it for the first time, and so I put it up now. But now I got 23 people that watched it because people keep going over there. They seen Devin Haney versus Keyshawn purse bid. They went over there and clicked on it and watched.
I delete the videos on demand because they say you don't get nothing from them.
Hey, D free in the chat though. Hey yo, y'all go follow me.
I'm gonna send them to my YouTube.
Yeah, man. Y'all go follow me on Kick at Go to the Olympics. We're going live tomorrow, goddamn it. Follow me. Go to the Olympics.
Hey, that's the realest thing my nigga Andre done said the whole damn night. Shout out my man Andre, man. Make sure you go to the Olympics, man. Go to the Olympics. I came up here.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I should have been off of here at 12, but I'm having a good time. But I really got to go to sleep. Go ahead, Thomas. I'm gonna let you get your bars off. I'm gonna stay on here till 12:30, y'all, and then I'm off.
See, as soon as he came up, it went to shit. See,
go ahead, Thomas.
What is this?
Hold on, let me get the cash app. Shout out to J. Mar Skywalker with the $10 in the cash app. He says, "Great show, 2 cents." Shout out J. Mar supporting the channel. All right, go ahead, Thomas.
I bet. So first and foremost, congratulations to you. You know what I'm saying? I think your son said that, and your dad, and in person, most importantly, his dad said that because they know the competitive spirit that you have. They also know your background and your pedigree. how you've come from places where you probably shouldn't have been able to prosper, but you guys, through the hard work, your breakdown, your dedication to the thing, and probably from your ability to watch film and explore and make great, scouts, that you would be an excellent addition to the corner. So shout out to that. I really came up here, man, because there are some links that I put in the chat. It's for some pretty great content that these creators give on a regular basis. You guys know about 2 Cents, but D Free got great content. Gap Tooth Games got great content. Yoda Wise Crush, aka Crush the Legend, got great content. Our Darius Warren, tomorrow he gonna be doing a show on football, got great content. I forgot, I had put somebody else up in there that got great content, man. You guys make sure you guys sub up and you guys follow them and support. And you know what? Kick is giving ends. I remember somebody said, don't drink 8-Ball because St. Ives is giving ends. Well, Kick is St. Ives for these Mickey Frickies. Go on and follow these people on Kick. Have a great night.
All right, shout out Thomas Hill. Fresh Baker, where you been, Fresh Baker? What's up, Fresh Baker? D Free. Oh, D Free left.
Yeah, peace out. I'm out, G. Appreciate it.
All right, Alchemical said you get donations too from Kick. Shout out Andre. All right, Andre, thanks for pulling up. Shout out to Mr. Greg. Shout out to Boxing Hacker. Shout out to No Cap. Thank you everybody for joining me tonight on 2 Cents After Dark. I know we had a quick short show today, but I gotta be up early in the morning, y'all. I'm talking about early, like 4:45 early. So I'm about to hop off here and go to sleep. But I can't go to sleep before I get this payment set up on Kick. But anyway, shout out to everybody. Thank you for joining me. Great conversation tonight. Gap Tooth Gang say, no ma'am, on YouTube. Instagram might be my next monetized platform. Okay. Well, let me know when you get that Instagram going. I need them tips and tricks, Gap Tooth. You got all the tips and tricks. We're gonna have to have a members only live stream where we give some tips and tricks to help each other grow these platforms. You know what I'm saying? I think I might do that. Y'all make sure y'all become a member to the channel. We get a little business group or something going. But shout out to everybody that joined me today. And listen, if you don't want your host all in the videos, cussing you out, timing you out the chat, leaving you in the background, muting you when you're trying to talk, come on over to 2 Cents Boxing, where we talk everything boxing and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Oh, wait. Shout out to Juke with the $5 in a super chat. She says, catching you late, but wanted to show love. I think you would be great in the corner because you're honest and precise. Shout out to Juke. Shout out to Chef Juke RD showing love to the channel. Yeah, Juke, you call me late. You can catch the playback or watch it tomorrow. It was just something light. Just a nice little conversation.